Your guy looks like a Chris. I don't know.
Alright.
Chris.
I spell it like this. So
Yeah. The helmet was very pointy.
I used to know someone that spelled it that way.
And what are you playing?
Goliath Barbarian.
Oh, Goliath Barbar. I think I have a mini for that, actually.
Mom made Pokemon
Almost
cookies.
certain that we Goliath here somewhere.
Nicely Drain Links, the largest media brand on the planet. Do you know Pokemon's most valuable IP?
Pokemon's the world's most. Okay, who's ready for the big reveal on my stupid dice box set? What color are you betting on?
No clue.
Did you guys want to switch spots, Aiden, so he can sit next to his dad, or are you guys fine?
Fine.
You're okay?
If you're cool, Aiden's gonna help me out.
Aiden's gonna help out. Do you know the rules, Aiden?
Yeah.
That's close enough.
Oh, thank you.
You shall be minced. Ranger of the North.
Here it is. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh God!
I would not have guessed that.
Ooh, that's
It's a kind of gamma worldy green, or what is that? Would anyone like to trade?
Yeah, looks like a neon yellow.
This is going to be a bad day, isn't it?
That's the kind of dice. Those are the kind of dice you give to like a sport group.
The cream really just makes everything feel gross.
The cream is what ruins them.
Yeah, it makes it look kind of like puke.
Hey Jack, if you get hungry, I'll treat you have food.
Oh, there's your DM name. Are we doing DM reviews or whatever those are at the
Oh
end?
yeah, they'll drop off thingies at the end. All right. Does everybody have a mini for themselves?
Yeah.
All right. You can just hold it next to, like, in front of you for right now. You set up when we. Yes. Okay.
Starting proficiency bonus is +2, right? Yeah.
Whoever wants to. You can also use this other spell to send me a message.
So these are. So you're all level 1. And you're level 3.
Yeah, but I'm useless.
Did you play the Black Road?
Send us a message.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So you all find yourselves in the city of Parnast, a small, sort of small hamlet on the towards the western end of the Sword Coast. It's not terribly big. Very much a one-horse kind of town. You have been summoned by a local priestess. Or no, I'm sorry. Sorry, give me 1 second.
Right back at you. You can
The great thing about these sandwiches is not a lot of residue. They're very deep.
So, the 5 of you, through a variety of contacts or methods, have been summoned to the city of Parnast to meet with a man named Ragnar Redtooth in his inn, the Golden Tankard. And by lucky coincidence, you're all arriving at roughly the same time. So as you all meet, we're gonna just have you all meet out in front of the tavern, all having realized that you were summoned here. And we'll just go around the table real quick, and everyone can sort of introduce their characters. I know a lot of you guys are using pre-made, so just whatever you want to make up on the spot's good by me. So we'll just go around. We'll start with the level 3.
Absolutely. You see a walking tortoise, clearly communist in his leanings because of his red cape, right? And his insignia, the sword and the sickle. Ai Weiwei is an artist. He's a philosopher. His artist style is a very kind of conceptual art. He likes to build with Legos and painted sunflower seeds. He is carefully navigating the city of Parnas, making sure he does not step in any puddles or other water as he slowly approaches Tortoise.
Tortoise. Okay.
Tortoise. And he's approaching the Golden Tankard Inn carefully.
What kind of tortoise? Like a Scalicata, a Russian?
So there's the Russian tortoise, but he's the Chinese tortoise. It's very rare breed.
So the Russian tortoise, okay, so Chinese tortoises are known for having very long necks and sort of triangle heads.
Correct. I'm in that category. Long neck, triangular head, but a shaved head, if you could imagine a tortoise with a shaved head.
It's like heads, like the scale pattern looks like it's a bald patch.
Yes, he's got scale baldness on the top of his head. It's embarrassing. Please don't mention it.
Again,
All right. What do you got,
Thank you so
Cody?
much. Welcome to the table. Actually, while we're working on this, if y'all could make a quick table tent for me, just so I can keep track of your character in combat. All I need are your characters. Basically, I just need your character's name and pronouns on both sides.
I don't have a pencil.
Fold it up like this.
I'll take the dull pencil.
So yeah, just fold it up like this, and then I just need name, he, she, name, he, she. Or they.
You have no pencil, Cody.
Yeah.
You can use mine.
Just to make sure I'm not accidentally misgendering your characters, because I have done that and I always feel terribly embarrassed.
It's the 21st century, man. We have to do better.
Indeed.
Or we can all just have thick skin.
Or call everyone by their name. That's how you avoid it. That's how they teach us in medical school, man. Just use people's names.
And just go ahead and set it up on here when you're done. Oh, wait, remind me how to pronounce that?
Ai Weiwei.
Ai Weiwei.
He's actually a very famous Chinese dissident artist.
Oh, cool.
All turtles should be named after artists. Raphael, Michelangelo.
Does that mean there's an artist named Ugle out there somewhere?
I hope so. I really do. Those movies were really. There's several of those that are really good, but several are really bad.
Kung Fu Panda?
Kung Fu Panda series, yeah. Like the first one is great, right?
I've heard great things about the second and third.
The first and second are good, third one's horrible.
Yeah, there's one that really drops off.
Yeah. So that's sort of a DreamWorks thing.
I messed up my.
What are you? What does that say, Cody?
Ramus.
Ramus.
I can adjust it.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I'll adjust it.
Ramus. So, let us continue introductions. Dibble, tell us about yourself.
Okay, I don't know.
I have.
Made up
Cody.
a spot.
I think it's Cody's turn first.
Oh,
so you have a few more seconds.
I have a few more seconds. My character.
My character is Ramus. He is a human ranger who uses a hand crossbow. That's all you need to know.
There we go. Is he dressed for the rugged outdoors, or is he a snow ranger? What's his
Inspiration for you. So, for those not familiar with the concept of inspiration, at any point in the game, if you do not like your roll of a d20, you can hand me this and roll again. You also have the option of handing it to me ahead of time and rolling with advantage. Oh. Small distinction, and technically the rolling with advantage is the only thing you're supposed to be allowed to do with it, but I'm fine with rerolls. But having advantage on a roll you can also use it to negate disadvantage.
Can we share with our friends too?
Yes.
Can we give to a friend?
You can absolutely give your inspiration to other people, but you can only any one of you can only hold one inspiration at a time. Got it. Okay, Ramus, thank you. Tybalt.
Okay, so he's a rogue with a rapier and a bow, and short bow. And he's here because it's lunchtime and he's hungry, and he thought there was food here, maybe.
You are going to be amused by that statement in just a few minutes.
Oh no.
Sybil, what? You're a human?
Yeah, variant human.
All right, Bob.
My name is Bob. I'm a Druid. I don't know why I'm here, but I know the universe brought me here for a purpose, and I will find that purpose and maybe find some knowledge.
Sure, absolutely.
You're like a bear,
all you
right?
need
You're
to know.
Generic purple.
Did I give you inspiration?
Wait, Bob is a
Bob the Furball.
Bob is a furball.
Oh, furball.
And you're hungry, or you're not hungry, or what are you doing?
Tybalt was the hungry one.
I guess I could. Yeah.
I am Chris, a Goliath barbarian, and I am confused. I just wandered into town because I got lost, separated from my the soldiers. I was a soldier previously, and I got separated on the battlefield and lost. And I'm looking for my way home.
Sure, absolutely.
Are you suffering from like PTSD? Is this like a
I just
sad
don't think I'm
story?
very intelligent.
And also, Goliath kind of search for fights. Like, if they hear a dragon somewhere, they're gonna run at the dragon. They don't care. It's actually a canonical thing. Most Goliath deaths are suicides by running at dragons. That is your standard way of dying.
Alrighty. As you enter, the conversation dampens slightly and heads turn your way. A large, burly man with prominent sideburns and dark hair is making the rounds when he notices you enter. Welcome, friends, welcome! I am Ragnar. Come in and make yourselves comfortable. He ushers you into a prominently placed table near the hearth. This is my daughter, Elsbeth. The young woman politely curtsies and proceeds to fill each of your goblets with a stout brew. I'm glad you came here. Thank you for answering the summons. I'm in need of some help. Well, but if you'll excuse me for a moment, Ragnar actually has to head back to the kitchen. Sounds like something's going wrong back there. While Ragnar and a young boy working as a kitchen hand lop out soup to the growing crowd, it looks as if most of the village is present for the evening meal. You get the feeling that it isn't always the case based on how frantic Ragnar is, yelling orders at the poor boy. Elsbeth begins to bring you your dinner, serving everyone a rotisserie squirrel with potatoes, greens, and bread. The pitiful animal bears little meat and looks as if they were still attempting to escape their fate. Ragnar returns to the table. Well, trust those mugs are treating you kindly.
Absolutely.
The road can be an unwelcome companion without a proper pint and a friendly place to enjoy it. He pulls up a chair to the table. Well, I suppose I'll not be wasting any time. Here's what I am. See, just the other day, a group of adventurers much like yourselves, unfortunately a little too busy to stick around and help out, managed to deliver us a brand new statue for our local shrine to I'm trying to remember which shrine this is. Local shrine, one of the gods worshipped here.
Maybe Thander, that's probably going to fluctuate. Sorry.
And I be thinking that since we've got this new event, it's a good time to have a feast. You know, really try to lift the town's spirits a little bit.
Absolutely.
We haven't had much good news in a while. Plus, it could, if any of you happen to represent one of the bigger factions in the area, it's always good to have good relations with the well, not ruling classes so much, but
What guilds everyone in? Order of the Gauntlet.
Are you Order of the Gauntlet?
Yes. Yes, it's very nice. Thank you so much for being here, my lord. It's always nice to have a member of the Order of the Gauntlet on hand.
Mercenaries.
Nice. As you can tell from the meager offerings, we don't have meat for the feast. Unfortunately, the surrounding area seems to have been overhunted for reasons I won't get into. But we have sighted some big game out near the Weathercoat Wood. But no one here is really brave enough to go in and hunt the animals. There may be ancient stories of folk not returning from the woods. So that's it is all hoax. I mean, I'm sure it's just not. It's just superstition. So really, this is a fairly simple job I've done for you. All I want you to do is head into the forest, catch something nice and big, and bring it back so we can have ourselves a feast. we'll need at least 3 big catches in order to properly feed the entire town. I will, of course, be paying in exchange. I offer you a sum of 200 gold pieces for all 3 of the catches. Just bring those
My
back.
character asks him if he can have some of the food too, because
Oh, of course, you'll
Good
be invited. Of
negotiating.
course,
All
you'll
you
be the
can
guests
use.
of honor.
Yes.
he's like, okay, I'm in.
All you can eat.
Oh, I think I know what it's supposed to be. I think this color scheme is supposed to be Witherbloom from that magic set.
Well, I'm in.
Oh,
That's
good.
like a
It's
whole
good
thing
to
with
hear.
removing these two souls.
The door opens,
Yes.
and an old man and his son walk in. And the old man looks immediately to Ragnar, then looks around to all of you, and says, I knew it! Haven't you done enough, Ragnar? Now you've gone and dragged these poor folks into our troubles. What are you cooking up this time? It's because of you we have so much trouble with those worm fanatics to begin with. At this point, the room erupts in a roar of back and forth between basically everyone in the tavern. They seem to be split on who to support. Listening in, you don't really have to try. You hear things like, Ragnar's a traitor and can't be trusted. He's going to sell us out again. Fool! Were it not for Ragnar's cooperation, our village wouldn't even be here today.
And he said worm fanatics?
WYRM.
Dragony worms.
Dragon fanatics.
So, yes,
Dragony
dragons, not
worms.
just normal worms.
I'm glad this is not like,
Yeah, not purple
Anyone who
worms.
wants to, actually, anyone who wants to can roll me a history check.
Oh, yes. Yes, get in there, Aiden. Use your druid craft. That is an unreal
13.
die.
Ooh,
No,
19.
it's a 16.
I got a 16.
I got a 19.
19.
Good job.
Very nice.
Do you have any bonus
Yeah.
to your history?
That's including +2.
So, y'all pass with flying colors. I was only setting this as a 10. You know that this area of the country was recently menaced by the cult of the dragon, worshippers of the evil goddess Tiamat. And they were very, very destructive, and it's now occurring to you to wonder how a village in the middle of all of this is still in such good condition. You saw some ruins on the outskirts coming in, but the village itself seems to be in remarkably good condition. That does it! I'll not be quiet anymore. It's time we... oh, wait. Elderly wood. Oh, yeah. I've had my last bite of vermin. With that, he throws his sad squirrel to the floor. The man who walked in, Gunnelin, turns to appeal to Chandra, who is a woman sitting at the table. Surely you object. You know that this somehow benefits him. Chandra just shrugs and says, I am not his master. Meaning, Gundolin, of course, is gesturing to Ragnar. He seems to be indicating that Ragnar is hiring y'all not out of the goodness of his heart, not out of, to try and wrangle something for himself. Gundolin appeals to the villagers. Are we just going to send them out there without any representation from our town? Everyone looks down. After an uncomfortable silence, Gundolin's son Wallace speaks up. I will go. I will represent our village in the hunt. This is quickly met by opposition from Elsbeth, the innkeeper's daughter. Wallace Cartwright, you'll do no such thing. But she is waved silent by her father, who turns with a smile. Well now, it seems we've worked everything out. That is, of course, assuming our brave hunters are still up for the challenge.
That's the plot.
I'm not sure we want to bring Wallace with us.
I know, is he still coming?
Oh, no.
Wallace, looking over Wallace, you see he's about 19, 20 years old. He's in good shape,
Okay.
for a villager.
Feels like three hit
He's not like missing a leg or anything serious like that. He looks like he can probably keep up with you. but he's going to have a commoner stat.
Right.
So he's 5 HP
So,
and a 10
don't
AC. He'll die in one hit from all.
Yeah, don't expect him to do anything.
So
Yeah, let's not
he
bring
just kinda
him.
stands around and
Well, but maybe he has not. Does Wallace know where the forest is? Does he have any forestry skills?
Yeah, he'll be able to guide through the forest.
I think we might just want to bring him to help us hunt the things we're looking for.
Yeah.
He has
What are
the
we?
basic
Things with meat is what we're
most
hunting.
villagers have.
Yeah.
Plus, he's the son of the guy who may be setting us up, right? So.
He's the son.
Oh no, he's the
uh,
daughter. He's the son of the guy who doesn't like the guy who's setting us up.
Yeah. This is
We might be able to use him when we get betrayed. At the sudden betrayal at the end, he may come in handy.
yeah, maybe if we get into a fight, somebody can.
We can just use him as Wallace. We can use him as a meat shield.
Wait, no, we got to keep Wallace alive, man. We can't kill the commoners.
I don't know if we should
Maybe
bring
got some
him.
sort of.
What's your argument?
It'll be too dangerous to bring him. He's just young.
Okay, I vote that Goliath is responsible for keeping Wallace alive. You've got military training.
Did I say that?
I think your character is a mercenary more likely than a
But I do have a good nature check. I don't know.
All right.
I'm a druid, so I might know a lot about
The woods.
I don't know if we really need him, to be honest. But what would be the downside if we didn't bring
He
him?
dies.
Let's just bring him.
And Cody wants to use him as a meat shield, so his death seems imminent.
I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill all the
Wallace
guys.
along with us and Cody also along with us. One of them's gonna end up dead. I mean, probably Wallace, but
But you support bringing Wallace with us.
Yeah, we can use him as bait.
I don't know. Cody's approach towards Wallace.
Is Wallace opposed to us smothering him in bear fat?
Wallace has made it clear you're not going without him.
Oh,
Yeah, so we're just gonna use him as like a bait. Like we're just gonna.
You get the sense he's kind of there to keep an eye on you.
Oh!
I walk over to Wallace and say, just so you know, I don't want you dead, but my friend here does, and I just threw to Cody.
I don't want you dead. We're just gonna use you as an emergency bait. Just can't use anything else. Not gonna kill you. We're just gonna use you to lure things around.
You adventurers have a strange sense of humor. I'm going to go get my
Yes, we
longbow.
did.
Yo, longbow, that's good.
Like just
That's
for
good range.
He has range.
Yeah, that's good.
So Wallace leaves.
I get my longbow as well.
As you walk out,
Yes.
Wallace going with us.
yes, he's gonna come back. He's going to his house to get his stuff.
We can make a break for it while he's gone.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
As you are about to leave, you are stopped.
Oh?
By the woman that was her name was Chandra. She was
Correct.
mentioned earlier.
Sitting at the table.
Everyone seems to look towards her as a sort of authority.
Elder.
Yeah. She's not so much an elder. She's middle aged, but you realize now that you're up close to her that the clothing that she's wearing almost looks like some sort of vestment. She introduces herself as Chandra Stoll, the priestess of Meliki, the shrine to which the statue was delivered, because I found the name. And she says, "Here, my goddess believes you will need these. I do not know what they do, but I would be remiss if I did not give them to you." And she hands you 2 flasks full of the strange, like, bluish liquid. And then she walks out.
Wait, can I do a religion check on
Sure.
her religion?
Yeah, sure. Maliki, sure.
Oh, 2.
Nailed it.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I have a good religion.
Yeah, you should.
You will get advantage on the check.
I would get advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, so you get to roll twice, take the highest.
That's 18 with the modifier included.
Sniff the liquid with your bear senses.
My character's deity is
I got a 22 modifier.
Scrim, who is a sub-deity of Maliki, like sort of an agent of hers.
So Chandra's your priestess?
My deity is like a step below Maliki, who is sort of like a subset of one of her domains.
Got it. And who's your deity?
I got a 22 for his.
What are you?
I'm a ranger.
You recognize the pendant that Chandra is wearing. It is the symbol of Maliki, the goddess of the forest. It's a unicorn's head.
You are going to notice that they're
It's one of the higher level nature deities.
Got it.
You immediately, because
I think in 3rd edition 3.5 they were like Divine Rank 19 deity.
So,
I don't know. I don't remember enough about religion from 3.5.
Divine Rank 21 is like the highest.
we're gonna head into Maliki's
go.
forest to slaughter her creatures.
The only
Let's
ones
check with
there were like
Chandra to make sure she's cool with that.
She seemed fine with it.
She's okay
she
with
gave
us
you the
hunting?
potions. Yeah.
What are the potions?
Sniff it.
I think you have them.
She didn't know.
Take a sniff.
Again, if you like.
You're a bear. Yeah.
Sure, I mean, that might help.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you want to take a sniff, give me a nature check.
Nice.
It smells like honeysuckle flowers.
Right.
13.
13.
I guess they're sort of berries.
You're not sure exactly what it does, but you get the feeling it's an antidote for some kind of poison.
They're like nature giant guys, sort of.
That could work, but
Do you want to hold on to both of them, Aiden, or do you want to give one to somebody else?
give one to the commoner kid.
To Wallace?
To Wallace. I don't know. He might get it.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
So
Turn my potions.
We think they're antidotes.
Oh, okay, yeah. And, Wallace might need that with Cody around.
All right, so the trip from Parnass to the Weathercoat Woods takes about half a day. Entering the woods, the age of the trees is overwhelmingly apparent. The boughs begin high overhead and the ground is covered in a carpet of green and purple mosses. There is very little undergrowth. A beautiful blue mist hangs heavy in the air. Occasionally, the branches yield to allow streams of sunlight to reach the floor, creating a dramatic display. Birds and butterflies flutter about, and there's plenty of small forest creatures, but nothing worth an arrow. So, what you will need to do, you're going to begin trekking into the woods, you and Wallace, and begin your search. So yeah, this is you are. It is still bright light out. I'm not sure how many of you do not have dark vision.
I
I pull out a walking note, which is an item from Tomb of Annihilation, which functions exactly the same as a torch, which is consumed.
But
It's an official item. I'm allowed to take it.
you
thought it was starting equipment.
I thought we could still sort of equipment cross price.
you can take your starting package and then sell them and buy other things
Yeah.
Okay.
for half the value.
Mine finally started.
I did.
So the mist, however, the blue mist hanging in the air, does lightly obscure anything beyond 30 feet and heavily obscure anything beyond 60 feet.
Can I do an Arcana check on the mist?
Good idea.
Let's see. It's not going to be Arcana, it's going to be Nature.
Okay.
You're a nature guy, right?
Oh yeah, I can use it near then, because I got it.
I just realized I can automatically cast Detect Magic with Fireball Magic, so I get to pick something else.
Wait, is this?
School badge.
Oh, that's not.
I guess
Yeah,
like
didn't you lose that?
No, I got it.
Cody, are you a ranger?
Yeah, I'm a ranger.
Are you good at nature?
No.
Is this blue mist natural?
I'm a ranger. You think I have good nature? That's an intelligence-based skill.
Purify food and drink seems
Nice.
pretty good.
Solid. So Aiden, is this mist natural?
Let's see.
Go ahead.
He looks severely hurt.
12.
12?
Yeah.
There's something weird about this mist. You're not sure what it is, but there's something very odd.
Is there a way to avoid this mist?
Not in this forest. It is everywhere.
Oh no.
Just be wary, guys. And I say, and to Wallace, I say, be very careful, Wallace.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Uh-oh.
He's
So,
dying.
After about 4 hours of trekking into the wood, you begin to feel the effects of your journey. The air seems to be getting thinner, and you're breathing much more difficult. The feeling was faint at first, but suddenly it strikes you all at once. It's now much harder to breathe, and any action you take requires extra effort.
The mist is going to strangle us.
I need a Constitution saving throw from everyone. This is against a poison, so if you have resistance to poison,
13.
The DC I will tell you is 10.
Okay, I got an 11.
Okay.
Crap, 5.
Oh no.
I think I got.
Oh, 7.
Is there a way I can use my inspiration?
So they aren't lucky and they look good.
and they want to die this.
Worst dice ever.
No one's surprised that Ai Weiwei gets sick. It was bound to happen.
8.
Basically made it this far.
Okay, so who got less than 10? These two? Okay, Wallace also failed.
I'll carry him.
Oh no, Wallace.
Oh, I gotta carry Wallace. Sorry.
So,
Wallace is more important.
you, since you've been the one looking at him, realize that the scent of the mist is the same as the scent of the potions. You think you found what it cures.
So should we save Wallace or
So what
We
has
have 2
happened
potions apiece. We can.
is
Oh, okay.
you have both gained a level of exhaustion.
Got it.
So that's going to give you disadvantage on all ability checks, not attacks, not saves, but ability checks,
And the next one
until it goes away.
maybe you should drink that potion?
Yeah, I should maybe drink the potion. This seems like useful.
Okay, let's see.
Of course, potion might kill you too, but hopefully this isn't like that bad.
Next
So-
one's gonna make you slow.
By drinking the potion, I don't remember if this. Yeah, screw it. I'll use it. So you drink the potion, and you feel the mist's effects dissipate from it. So your level of exhaustion goes away.
Okay. Wallace should probably drink the potion too. Does it expend the entire thing?
Yeah, you had to drink the entirety of one of the 2 potions.
I'm
You
sorry.
also feel as if the mist will not be affecting you at all anymore.
So that was you, yeah? Okay, perfect. So
Okay.
we dared
I do not want Wallace to die. Okay.
You're gonna give him the potion?
You sure?
Yeah.
And here's your second potion.
Look at the exhaustion logo on the D&D Beyond app. You start
see.
crawling.
Level 1 for exhaustion is usually not too bad. Level 2 is annoying. Because your move speed's cut down.
It's like a guy kneeling over and vomiting.
Yeah.
Level 6 is. Let's see level 6.
The icon doesn't change, but the
Can
effects
we get
change.
level 6? I think it's level 6 level recognize on.
There's 6 levels of exhaustion.
Which don't instantly kill you, just feeling on the
Does
ground.
that kill you?
Yeah.
It can the exhaustion can kill you eventually.
Level 6 kills.
So I have one
Although
level.
it took 4 hours for the first effects to set in.
Okay.
Though you feel like now that you're in the thick of stuff, it might come faster, but
Okay, we'll drink our potions.
No, they gave one to Wallace and he drank one.
yeah.
Yeah, we
So
have
yes, if
2
you guys would like to give the second one to Wallace, we will gladly drink the potion.
I think Wallace should drink the second potion.
Yeah, so he'll drink the potion. He feels much better.
Since I succeed on the saving throw, am I immune to the effects?
The air still feels tight.
Oh.
You just haven't suffered from exhaustion yet.
Yes.
Yes. Can I have a bit too? If there's any left after all
There
you
is
guys?
nothing left. It was just the 2 of them.
Dang it.
Yep.
Oh, we're done.
So,
We are done.
continuing into the forest,
Yes.
you eventually see signs of larger game. Suddenly, you spy a stag directly in your path. It has not seen you.
Wait,
Alright.
Deer.
stealth checks? Wait, actually, if I go, can I climb up a tree and see if there's no mist up there?
The mist seems to encompass the entire forest. I'll tell you could have checked that at any point during the walk. If you're in the Weathercoat Woods, you're being exposed to the mist. So, you guys want to do stealth checks? Sure. Everybody give me a stealth check.
I'm wearing steel mail side disadvantage on my stealth check.
Natural 1.
I got a. Oh my god, I got a 4.
You storked it?
Natural 1 plus 7. 4. So 8, but it's still natural.
I got a 4.
You have a plus 7 to your stealth check?
Well, expertise.
Oh, expertise, right.
Plus 3 to dexterity. Expertise.
I got a 8 plus expertise, so a 15.
15. Okay, so we'll go around.
14.
14?
15.
8.
4.
4.
5.
5.
Listen, I'm not.
Be good at.
Wallace was also terrible.
Of course, Wallace is here.
Okay, we're like half giant guys.
Yes, we are the biggest of the group.
So, as you are trying to sort of step into the foliage, you we'll say, what was your total?
14.
Because you're fine, and you were rolling with disadvantage, right?
No, I rolled regular.
You're exhausted still.
But 20, so 14.
Better,
So
yes. As you are trying to melt into the shadows, one of you steps on a particularly brittle twig, and it snaps like a shot.
Probably me.
The stag's head picks up and starts searching around. It hasn't quite seen you yet. You have someone tell me what you're doing.
Kill it.
Yeah, I will shoot it with my hand crossbow twice using my bonus action.
Okay, you're gonna get time for one shot.
I have an action my bonus action, right?
Nope, just your action. The thing's already alerted.
Wait, why don't I get my full turn?
Because we're not in combat. Surprise round.
Surprise round? Okay.
Kill it. Take a shot.
I got a 5. Plus 5, that's a 10.
A 10 is going to miss. The stag is lithe enough to bound out of the way.
I don't know if I really want to. I probably don't have. I don't have like a lot of range spells. I could try create bonfire, but I don't know if that would work.
Create bonfire could work.
Burn the stag.
It is running away.
Do it.
Do you have a ranged
Minecraft
attack?
logic.
Yeah.
Burn it so you
Burn it
get.
so you get me.
Although I
Yes.
will say, as the arrow is loosed, you hear,
Just what do you think you're doing? Stop that immediately! You can't be here!
I'm like, sorry. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be stealthy.
so do you still want to cast Produce Bond for Create Bonfire?
We need to get the game right.
Someone's asking
That
us
is
to
the
talk
goal,
to
though. But yes, you have heard a
I
tiny
say-
voice yell
I
out
say burn the
and ask
stag.
you what the hell you think you're doing. It's up to you if you want to. If you want to
Eating
cast a spell.
food, I'll cast create bonfire.
All right. Create Bonfire, I believe, is a save.
It's a Dex 13 save.
13 dex save. Interesting. That's our dex bonus here. Ooh. This could be interesting. This can be interesting. Ooh, you scorch the flank of the stag.
Nice.
It stumbles, but continues to run.
I think we just made a Titan Forest person angry.
The stag falls wounded, and you hear Wallace cry out. Turning, you see that he has been hauled aloft by a branch from a nearby tree.
Uh-oh.
That's
you
on
hear
you,
the
man.
same small voice again. A tiny yet regal glowing humanoid figure forms with dragonfly-like wings appearing in front of you. Fools! What have you done? Almost immediately, another similar creature flies up to the first, whispering in his ear, and then disappears. You are fortunate he lives. I am Prince Thornacious, and you are trespassing in my home, and that is my friend. Perhaps I should have twigs squash this one as recompense. Wallace screams as the grip on his torso tightens. What do you have to say for yourselves? I hope you have the means to heal the damage you've caused.
Oh, I don't have any healing spells.
You're a druid. I think you can heal it.
Look, look, I can heal it. It'll all be good. It will all be good. I can give the stag.
Maybe make it.
Well, we're waiting! You shall heal him!
Heal the deer.
Alright, healing word.
All right. Yes, you cast Healing Word. It heals up the damage from the Create Bonfire, and the stag gets up and bounds away into the forest.
That's gonna be a.
You saved Wallace.
Alright.
Prince Theronius, we've got a bit of a challenge on front of us here, though. We need to collect meat for a giant party in the village. If we can't kill your deer friends, what can we kill?
You? No, I mean, I didn't. I like. Okay, I didn't mean that, Mr. Barry.
Well, actually, before we start doing any sort of conversing,
Negotiating.
I will allow
Wallace is being
anyone
eaten
who
by a
wants
tree.
to. I will allow anyone who wants to give me a history or a nature check Druids actually have advantage on this.
I guess I'll do a nature advantage.
Yeah.
Check.
16.
I got a 12 on my history check.
That makes it look perfect.
11.
11, okay. And what'd you get?
Nothing. I got like a 5.
Wait, your monk.
What'd you get?
12 on a history check.
12 on history check.
I'm not very learned here.
So, the three of you immediately recognize that the creature talking to you is what's called a sprite, okay? A small face spirit. You also recognize that clearly he's not calling himself Prince for his own help. This is likely some form of Fey royalty. And the two of you realize that if this is indeed Fey royalty, treating him with respect is probably a good idea. Also, you know, Wallace is being held by a treant.
Oh, Wallace, don't worry. You won't die. Can I make a persuasion check on Wallace?
Get me out of here!
Can I make a persuasion check on Wallace to try and calm him down?
Sure, disadvantage. You have to roll twice to take the lower. You're trying to convince a man being held by a tree to calm down.
I got an 8 plus 1, 9.
Not enough. He is still fully panicked.
So like, sorry, Wallace.
So,
Shouldn't have come.
so now, I'm sorry. Now we
you.
can talk to Prince Thanasius.
Prince Thanasius.
Wallace.
Well, we are grateful that you allowed us to venture into your domain. We come on an urgent quest for food and meat for the village, who need a important celebration to, you know, celebrate their victory over the dragon hordes that ravage these lands. Luckily, they were able to protect your realm from these incursions. Comrade.
It is adorable that you mortals think that we were in danger from your petty little cult. But
Have you ever fought
you
a
did
dragon?
heal, my friend.
Yes.
Make up for your mistake. So I suppose
Hey, we can kill some people who are on death row.
you do not have death row.
What do you mean?
That is a mortal invention.
So you don't kill people who cause so much trouble that there's nothing else you can do?
Of course not.
What do you do?
Barbaric.
What do you do then?
They serve penance.
How do they serve? What if they refuse to serve penance?
No, they don't get a choice. We place them under binding contracts. They are very big on them.
What if they refuse to sign contracts?
It's funny that you think they have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
Not Faye.
What if they, would they die if they didn't sign the contract?
No, more than likely they'd be sent back to the Feywild. To serve, not to mention the diplomatic ramifications of refusing a legally binding contract that you are placed under as part of punishment. It would be a scandal. He says this like it's something that he simply cannot even fathom happening.
So, but wait, if they get sent to the Feywild and the same thing happens, they can still just refuse to sign their contracts.
I don't follow you.
I literally face home.
You're getting the feeling that this level of disobedience is something that does not happen among the Fae.
I like Remus just to blow your head.
I don't understand what he's doing.
So the Fae is very stuck in his ways. We are interlopers in his domain, and we need him to give us access to 3 large creatures we can kill. And we need to get Wallace out of the tree at some point.
Tree ends.
What do they mean by punishment? I'm a little confused.
Well, Cody's question was, what if a Fae creature started killing people and had to be punished? And the answer is they have to sign a contract. And
Since you know Druidic, can you, maybe if you talk to the tree ends in Druidic, which tree ends usually know, then you can have advantage on like a persuasion check maybe.
Would that be making the sprite guy angry? Because you're like going up over his head.
Well, I have.
You get the feeling that yes, that is exactly it.
I don't want to anger this Fey
Okay.
guy.
I think we need to butter him up and play by his rules.
Yes.
Okay,
That's our best bet here.
so I'm like, okay.
I think you're our
this
best
is
bet.
very
I mean, this is your guy, right? You're the druid, right? Get in there.
I don't. He said that if I try to persuade the tree, I have to let go of sheep. What's his name again?
Prince
Wallace.
Wallace is getting eaten by the tree. Prince Thanasius is the sprite you need to negotiate with.
Negotiate is a generous word.
Well, we have much to offer you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
What could you possibly offer?
Well, we've already given you
Your
Wallace.
we don't want Wallace.
Well, then could we have him back, please?
No!
Then you want Wallace.
We have use of Wallace for the moment.
Okay.
Because I have for you 2 terms.
2 terms.
Yes. Term 1, you will leave the Weathercoat Forest immediately. Term 2, you will slay nothing while within its borders. I will not negotiate on these points.
Can we get Wallace back?
I have an option 3.
If you follow both of my conditions, yes, I will return
honestly,
your
I would-
Wallace to you.
I mean, honestly, I would be pretty much fine with eating a squirrel at that guy's tavern, and he probably won't let me eat a... Wait. So, I mean, he might be angry if I kill that guy, Wallace.
So wait, these conditions do not help us at all.
Might not get any snack.
Are there creatures that we can kill to feed to the villagers in this forest that you would not be offended by?
Tell you what, let's do this now.
Yes.
So I think you've been doing most of the negotiations so far.
Ai
so
Weiwei is
roll
very
me
confident.
a
And then I
persuasion check.
confused him.
It's a flat roll because although you did injure the stag, you healed it afterwards.
Oh no. Am I this is not a
This is a regular
Disadvantage.
regular, so it's
You
10.
you can turn in your
That's a very good idea.
to see what you get.
So I'm at 10.
10.
Plus 2, 17.
There it is.
There it is.
Well, your interesting questions about Fey society aside,
Yes. Well, we're interested in learning more about you.
I'm beginning to realize that you're all simply just fools. And it would be
That's
cruel of me to be angry with mortals such as yourselves.
I'm like, my guy's like, actually, that's fair enough.
So, I have decided to be gregarious. And with that, the Carnatia seems to have warmed up to you a bit. And as long as you agree to abide by his terms, he will offer to guide you to where he will offer a guide to where you can find fruitful hunting grounds.
Yes.
And we're allowed to kill things there, right?
There, yes, just not in my rule.
We won't get like arrested for poaching by the Fae police or whatever, right?
Certainly not by anyone of the Fae.
I mean, come on, I've been saying he's been uncanny dodgy.
Alright, let's just listen to this guy, okay? I know from
Every time that
And out of the undergrowth comes bounding a cedar.
Oh.
And and the tree is setting Wallace down.
Okay. If things didn't go, I was going to shoot Tornacious. Things didn't go well. I'm just saying.
Reaches
He would
into his
instantly
pouch
die.
and produces more of those blue potions for everyone in the party. So you can all be
Yes.
You can all now be cured of your exhaustion, and you are immune to the poisons. You're leaving, so it doesn't really matter, but
Blue potions do we have now?
enough for all of you to drink.
Okay, so we all drink them?
Yes.
Alright.
Honeysuckle, delicious.
I'm talking to Wallace, I'm like, Wallace, we told you this would happen.
Wait, no.
You're right. I shouldn't be here. My man Blassois shall guide you to where you may hunt your game. Now, please remember and let everyone in your village know that the Weathercoat Woods are off limits to
Understood.
any form of poaching or hunting. And with that, he vanishes.
Oh, I also forgot to say.
But Blassois is still here.
He is done.
And he's going to guide us to the hunting grounds.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Sod satyrs, what do we know about those things? Are they trustworthy?
They're chaotic.
Chaotic neutral.
Alright, we don't want any shenanigans.
So we all have our actions ready to shoot him if he betrays us.
You're anticipating a betrayal?
I'm anticipating shenanigans.
Blassois, we're concerned.
Why is that?
How far away is this hunting grounds?
Not far.
Can you draw us a map?
I'll take you there, no worries.
Can you
Can I
tell us
do
how
an
many
insight
miles?
check? Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
A long hike.
We might have just gotten set up, guys.
I'm
Insight.
good at insight. Let me.
You have advantage on it.
Insight on a satyr, you've got this. Is it pronounced satyr? Is that
Oh,
the...
that's a modified 20.
Okay, you can stop. That's good enough.
Alright, on Sassafras.
17.
A Fae just made you a promise. Oh, that is binding.
Oh.
Boom.
What was the promise?
It's not far.
He'll take us
Prince
there.
told you that as long as you abide by his terms, thus law will take you to the hunting grounds and no further harm will befall you within the Weathercoat Woods.
Within the Weathercoat
Within the
Woods.
Weathercoat Woods. That's the extent of his realm. Laswell has also agreed to take you there.
Yeah. We got a binding pact. That's great. That's great. Good call. Good call, Aiden.
They
That
are
it is hunting ground,
scrupulously specific when it comes to sticking to terms.
Did we promise the Fae anything?
I don't think so. Well,
We did not make any promise on our end.
except that we'll follow him. I am a little bit worried though that he said with no harm within the Weathercoat Woods. I'm a little bit worried that.
Well, he's gonna take us out of the woods to the hunting ground.
Yeah, but we're
Oh, he
we're
might-
not trying to be the ones being hunted in the hunting ground.
But we're leaving his domain, which means he has no control over.
All right. So we're gonna follow him. You're good.
But still ready your action to shoot the first thing
I'm
that
already on the
appears
way.
hostile.
Yeah.
I'm already following.
And to verify, I'm sorry, you're all level 1, right? And you're level 3.
He's checking our levels. It's a little bit.
Yeah, making sure what level of green dragon to send out to you.
Wait, it's like, okay.
All
Don't
right.
worry, we'll probably kill it. No, it's not really.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a ready action on my short bow.
Ready to action to shoot my crossbow twice.
Ready action to pull into my shell the first time it's danger.
So, as you leave the Weathercoat Woods, you find yourself moving into like a boggy moor. The moor is flat with frequent boggy pools and scrub brush. There are plenty of solid patches, however, to provide a dry path.
Do you like your proficiency bonus?
The water here is not deep, only about 3 feet, but the underlying and surrounding mud is very hazardous and has quicksand-like properties. So basically, the mud at the edge, at the water's edge, creates sort of a difficult terrain, and to the point where you don't think you'll like sink to your death, but you'll probably get stuck if you go into the water. And in contrast to the sweet aromas of the Weathercoat, all you smell now is mud and stagnant pools of putrid water. Yeah, you're in a bog. After a long hike into the moor, you hear strange noises directly in front of you. Hidden by the fog, you hear the sniffs and snorts of some sort of beast. The wind shifts, and you catch the full brunt of its bouquet. I'm going to have y'all put yourselves towards the edge of that map there.
Wait, so what are we fighting? I guess I missed because I realized I didn't write down some of my
I don't think we know yet. Just
You don't know yet.
Uh-oh.
What is your mini?
I don't know.
It's like a bear.
Oh, it's a were-rat. Dad painted
It
it.
looks great. Is that what you're using, Aiden?
Yes.
That's great. It looks like a furbog, I think.
I think I was confused. D&D for birds aren't animals.
Yeah.
They're what?
They're like
They're kind of like beastmen a little bit, but they're
Yeah.
also
From the
like
X-Men.
7 feet tall.
Like
and
half
big.
giant.
Half giant,
Kind of like
cat.
Fey-ish.
Phage things.
You see in front of you 3 boars rooting around the base of a tree.
That's all we need, though, right?
One of
That's
which is
dinner.
much larger than the other 2.
is that fairy guy still here?
He's gone.
Oh, hey, guess we have
He
ready
brought,
to
brought you here and left.
We have ready to action and surprise round.
We're at the hunting ground, right?
Well, you can all give me a stealth check.
We're sure so we're sure we're at the hunting ground.
Yes. Yeah. You are. The moor is no longer the Weathercoat Woods.
Oh, sweetness.
8.
That's why I didn't write down my
16.
hit points. Let me do that really quick.
You have 8 plus con.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh,
You have 8
yeah,
plus
definitely.
con.
I got 8.
So, can you speak with beasts? Do you have, talk to animals?
I didn't prepare it, but I do.
Ask the bitch if we can kill
Okay, so 2 smallish boars and 1 large.
Or no, we don't need to kill them. We can take them back
2
alive,
regular
right?
sized
Yeah.
boar and 1 boar the size of a horse.
Oh, yeah, that's
Tell them we'll feed it Wallace.
I can't.
Do we have a
didn't.
meaning
I
for
can,
Wallace?
Is
I can
Wallace here?
communicate, but I can't.
Wallace has
understand.
already decided he's not
I
getting
didn't pre-
involved. You all are going to handle it.
I should have
okay.
prepared
So he's
to
just
speak
hiding
with
on the
animals.
trees, hiding
More
next
or
to
less,
me.
yeah.
Even if we don't get a surprise round, we still have our ready to action to shoot the first game we see outside of the board.
Okay, so going around, what are our stealth checks?
Oh, I came in at a 16.
16?
16.
16?
I got a 10.
10? 8.
19.
Nice! Turned it around.
Despite a little bit of splashing
Rogue, why do we keep
from the druid, you feel that they do
Thank
not
you.
notice you. They have not noticed you yet.
Oh, we got a surprise round.
So if you would like to engage them, I will give you a surprise round.
Do we have nets?
What?
Do we want to try to capture them?
No, let's get them.
So it's just
So I will attack them, and we also have ready action, so do you get those as well?
No, you get your surprise round.
Does surprise round give us advantage?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So
I can do
yeah,
a
they
sneak
will
attack.
be under the surprised condition.
Okay, so I got a 16 and a 17 at the big
We're
boar.
not in combat yet.
Roll
We're gonna
initiative.
roll initiative first. All right. So yes, but if you guys would like to just begin combat, we can roll initiative.
I got a 27 on initiative.
Wait, is this guy
Should I
famous?
roll
Wait.
initiative?
So our plan here, we're going to go initiative. We're just going to run up there. We're going to slaughter these boars. That's the game plan.
Is that enough meat?
You are
for the
hunting.
Village?
Yeah, I think that's
you
what we're
get-
supposed to do.
3 regular boars would have been enough.
That Mondo
Yeah.
boar. What I'm thinking is we might want to capture him.
Yeah.
Because if we get him low, like beat him down a little bit, and then maybe we'll
Do you feel comfortable dragging a horse-sized boar back to town alive?
riding him victoriously.
Maybe these guys
I'm not sure how much interaction you've had with wild boars.
Zero. I know they're on Catalina.
Guess I roll initiative.
We're rolling initiative.
Yes,
I think.
you
It
are
sounds
rolling
like we're
initiative.
attacking.
12.
How do I have +0 on initiative? I thought
You have no dex.
aren't monks dex based?
Not I way.
So
Why do I have strength? I'm a super strong monk.
Because they didn't like giving me my weapon stats.
I have +8 initiative.
Yes. You
Okay.
have
I have a great
So,
Okay.
who
Here, I'll
got
do this
an
down
initiative
for
score of 20 or higher?
You got 22, I got 27.
27?
I took the alert feat and I already have a pretty high dexterity.
Are you a variant human?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Wait, so you're rolling down
27,
20
good lord.
I got 19 plus 8.
How do you have a +8?
15 through
Plus
20.
5 for alert.
What's your initiative, Cody?
I got a 15. Okay.
15? 4. What'd you get?
I think 12.
12. Okay. So 15 for
Remus. Oh, evil 1 and 2.
Yeah.
We've tried to do this for initiative 2. Ours never works this well. This is good.
All right. It is a surprise round. They are currently surprised. So, Tibble, you are up first.
Okay, I was just gonna write down this grade. I'm sorry.
That's right.
Sorry. So that would be.
You get to do surprise rounds much in AL.
We get advantage and we get to go first.
Do we get to move? Do we get to
We
move
don't
action?
get to do any
Full round.
Yeah, full round.
You can't make any reactions.
It, the surprise is good.
Can you? Is there someone you can attack as a bonus action?
First level? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
To attack his bonus action, yeah.
I mean, these guys are pretty far away. I don't think I can run up to them all in one turn without dashing.
You have ranged? I like ranged.
Yeah. I can see from with my hand crossbow.
Yes, unfortunately, no. There is no advantage unless you are of the class that gets advantage during the surprise round, which I think is the assassin class.
Well, I'm not. Wait.
But we're basically skipping over their first turn,
Yeah.
and they can't take reactions
Rose
until
don't
after
get
they've had a
subclass at first level, right?
No one gets a plus aside from clerics and warlocks.
Alright.
Alright, so what would you like to start with, Tibble?
Well, I mean, I might as well use my first level spell I got for the Magic Initiate feat in the first turn.
Sure.
Of course, it
You
only
got
works
one
once.
cast of it.
Yeah. It only works once per long rest, but I might as well. Because hopefully we can just get these boards out
Yeah,
of
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Alright, what are you casting?
Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Sure, absolutely.
Alright.
That's a line. What's the range on Tasha's
6.
Caustic?
30 feet.
30-foot line.
You got to move up.
There, is that good? Yeah.
What are you trying to hit?
The big boar.
The big boar. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, you're in range. So, tell me, what do I have to do?
Each creature in line must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid. A creature covered in acid takes 2d4 damage at the start of its turns unless a creature uses an action to scrape, unless it uses its action to scrape the acid off itself, or another creature uses the action to scrape the acid off it.
Unfortunately, it did pass its dexterity save. So what happens when it passes?
Nothing.
Okay. Good. So
You screwed acid at it.
I just shoot acid.
You do have.
3 hits. What are the 3 hits?
You do have surprise. Well, it doesn't technically give disadvantage on, but you know that. You know what? I'm going to give it disadvantage on the dex save.
On the acid
since it is an
spray.
alert, since it is an alertness thing. But I rolled a 15 and a 17, so it's unfortunately not happening. So yes, anything else to do on your turn?
I don't think so.
Okay. Chris, you're up.
What do you think, Jack? Should I get close and throw a javelin?
Sure, why not?
I don't have the
choice.
stats for the javelin.
Oh.
What's the range on that thing?
Yeah, let me just look that up.
You're a barbarian, right?
Yeah,
Why
but
don't
I
you
can't
just
get there.
Javelin.
Double moving tank.
How far can I get dashing? Is that like double walking?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move and then use your action to move again.
Javelin is range 30 feet, so that's 6 squares, or 120 feet with disadvantage.
Or I could run, dash, and move twice my walking, right?
Yeah.
And which would be 60 feet. Would that get me there? Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be able
60
to.
feet should get you into combat with one of them. Yeah.
But then I can't do anything once I get there.
Correct.
But you can hold, you'll keep him there so the rest of us can stay back here and shoot arrows at him.
Maybe I'll. Let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna dash up there to these little guys. You
Oh,
guys deal with
come on!
them. Hey, I'm not crazy. I'm brave. I'm not. So let's see, how far do I go jump? What
That wasn't very good.
60 and so.
What is everyone's passive perception?
Passive perception.
What's everyone's
13.
12.
He's asking our passive
What's your passive?
My passive perception is 12.
12? Yes. What's your best?
14.
14?
13.
13. Okay, and what's your passive perception?
Oh, right here. 12.
12.
So yeah, we're all about.
So you're just running out?
Yep.
Okay, so it is the little guy's turn. They basically just have recognized you now and are coming out of being surprised.
Wait, how we got surprised first?
Huh?
Yeah, they didn't move. They didn't do anything. They just,
I didn't get my turn.
yeah.
No, your turn is now.
Wait, it's my first turn?
Yeah. He's got it here, Cody. Look.
Oh, okay.
Evil 2 is the baby boars. Then you. Then who's that? Aiden is
next,
Bob.
then the big
Okay,
boy.
I attacked twice.
Okay, who are you shooting at? The big guy or the little guy?
Yeah, that is a nat 20 and a 24.
Well, who are you attacking? The big guy or
The
the little
big
guy?
boar.
The big boar. All right, both definitely hit.
Nice.
Go ahead and give me damage plus an additional D from the
So that is 19 damage.
19 total?
Yes.
Holy cow! At first level?
Yeah.
Go around. Yeah, no, double shot crossbow is quite nice.
That's unbelievable, Cody.
Let's see. So that is 19 damage to the big guy. Whew. That hurt. All right. Next up we have Bob.
Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob.
Should I do have a scimitar.
Yes.
Should I try and slash or should I try and use fairy fire again?
Oh, light him up with fairy fire. Give us advantage
big
against
guy.
the big
Big
guy.
guy.
I like that.
Probably the big guy should
Yeah,
be on
definitely,
fire.
definitely. We're
Yeah,
gonna
I
struggle.
do that.
The big guy, you can also get the small guys as well.
Oh, can he?
Yeah, you can get them all.
It's area.
That's an area of effect.
How big is it?
You can nail them all. 20-foot cube.
It's a
Oh,
25
25
it's a
cube.
20
Nice.
It's a 5-foot cube for creating bonfire.
Fairy
No, that's
fire.
conjure bonfire.
Conjure bonfire. Can't create I didn't prepare fairy fire.
Ah, okay. Then unfortunately, yeah, you can't cast that. You can cast create bonfire.
Yeah.
Start the cooking now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go for
Alright.
the big guy, I'd say.
For the big guy? Okay. That is a dex save, right?
Yeah, dex save.
This one I fail. Nice. So go ahead and roll me damage. Roll the damage.
I don't know what the damage is.
D8.
Beautiful.
Is this a D8?
Yes.
Light the swamp on fire. Some swamp gas erupts into
2
flames.
plus 5?
No, cantrips you don't get any bonuses to, so it's just the 2 on that.
Yeah.
Alright, so he takes 2 fire damage. You scorch his flank. Big boar comes out of surprised. Hey, wait.
Yes. Yes, no longer exhausted. Wait. Pulls forth the dart of Kushel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I go there and throw a dart.
Sure.
Are you a ninja?
That will definitely hit.
Yes. And I do a D4.
Yep, roll me damage.
Plus, no, I think I actually get plus on this too. D4 plus my proficiency is plus 3, so I'm doing 7 points of dart damage.
It's just your dex, not your proficiency.
It's strength. You can use strength. They have finesse.
Oh yeah, I'm a strength based. Yeah, I'm sorry, plus 3 for strength. So it's D4 plus 3 for strength. So 7.
7. Okay.
7.
All right. Big Boar is looking really rough at this point.
There it is. Yeah, and that dart goes right like neck.
Back to the top, Tybalt.
All right.
We did take out the big boar.
I'm gonna shoot my short bow at the big boar.
Well, Cody coming in with 19 is definitely that's our play.
11 plus 5, 16.
Beautiful.
16 will hit.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna.
Well, roll me damage. Gotta roll damage too.
Kill it.
Damage is the good part.
I know.
Damage is the part that kills things. Is it a short bow or a long bow?
Short bow.
Short bow.
4 plus 3, so
7.
7.
7. Absolutely.
And then I'm gonna move over here.
He is still standing, but he looks really rough.
Wait. How many? Oh.
5.
I'm just gonna move
6.
over here next to him.
Nice.
Chris,
Teamwork.
you're up.
I am going to swing at the number 1 little pig.
Okay.
And that's what, Jack? D12, right?
D20.
Oh, D20. And then
Roll the D12 at the same time.
Yeah, you can roll both at the same time.
Whoa! What happened?
Natural
1. I think
Thankfully,
I'm
they're.
gonna hold. Should I hold on to my token or re-roll?
I think reroll.
You can hand me that token if you want.
Oh, I guess you're a barbarian. Hitting is your whole game.
Oh,
Wait.
2.
Oh my god.
So 7.
Yeah, no,
Your next roll should be a 3.
Man, I'm just having not my
I think
day.
it might be time for a new D20. You might be ready to.
All right, it is the little pig's turn.
You guys got this. You guys got this.
So I forgot to look and we'll see what they did. All right, so first attack is going to be against Chris. What is your AC, Chris?
Okay, currently on 33 damage to the big boy.
15.
that true?
It tries to gore you and misses. Little pig number 2 is going to step forward and attack the rogue
You got this. You got this.
and get a natural 1.
Oh yeah.
Remus.
Okay, let's see what I get. Big Boar does a 23 hit.
23 will hit.
Does a 13 hit.
13 does hit, yes.
Oh god.
Okay, he takes another 16 damage.
Woo!
In total, he's taken 49 damage.
Tell me how it dies.
2 bolts straight in the eyes.
Oh god.
Brutal.
This is one pig head that will not be on display at the feast.
Why isn't it going into the
How's the snout though? Is the snout still intact?
Yes, the snout
All
is
right. The snout's intact. We
Yeah,
can.
as a matter of fact, you put it through the eye. That's good. That keeps the meat intact.
and the
At
hide
that
as well.
point, let me see.
Oh no, there's something else in the woods.
Let's see. Options.
Second boar appears.
The big one. You said we did like 50 points to that, right? Like
We
you're
did
the only
49.
one- He's doing decent damage too, though, right?
He does.
I'm
26
sorry,
plus 3.
I don't have a good attack spell that isn't.
Suddenly, you hear a snarling from the west as arrows fly out of the forest. One strikes Remus for.
Okay, what's its bonus to hit?
It is at a +3 to hit, but a roll of 15. So you are going to take 5 piercing damage, and the other one's going to be flying at.
I will use
wait.
Magic Initiate to cast Shield to block it.
So what's that put your AC up to?
23.
23. Yep, that'll deflect it. Wait, they missed
Wait,
you.
did you get a total of the 15 on the roll, or was it total?
19 total. As a pair of gnolls pop out from where they were hiding behind a bush and take pot shots at you
That is not good.
before advancing
Oh, jeez.
into here because it's just going to make life.
And now we're the victim of their surprise round.
Yes, actually, exactly. They actually made their stealth rolls.
Yeah, Ai Weiwei is unhappy.
So they're going to be in here now.
You can hide in your shell.
Bob, you are up.
Bob, you're close.
Yeah, I know that you have probably got those two covered. I should. Am I in surprise?
No.
Should I do fairy fire or just try and do scimitar? I'm not sure.
I think you should.
Probably better to use your spells.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of health in my.
Can you fairy fire the gnolls?
Yes.
Light them up, dude.
Create bonfire. I don't have fairy fire prepared.
Oh. All right. So you're casting create bonfire. Are you casting it on the one that's closest, or the one? Like which of the two gnolls are you targeting?
Which one is worse at melee combat?
They look the same.
Oh, I'm a lot worse than Cody. Is that what you're asking?
Which
Cody's going to kill that one quickly.
Yeah, since I have crossbow through, I don't have disadvantage on range attack.
So this
Wait, is this Cody?
Yeah, that's Cody. So I'm in significantly more trouble.
I'm gonna target that one.
Okay. So that is a
the
dex
turtle.
save from me, and I fail.
So just D8.
D8.
Big numbers, big numbers.
3. Not too
Searing
bad.
blast of fire, null number 2. All right. Did you have anything else you want to do? Do you want to move or anything like that?
Maybe I could reposition myself.
Yeah, you've got 6 squares. So.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice, nice. Right in the middle. Command, right? That's it.
Evil 1 is dead.
Alright.
So wait.
I drop my dart. I turn aggressively with my quarterstaff and
You can
strike.
swing for a D8. D8. Use a bigger die.
Why can't I use D8?
You can use
So
2
you
hands.
two hands.
Two-handed quarterstaff.
Yep.
Awesome. So I rolled a 13 plus 5 is an 18.
That'll hit.
And I do 7 plus 3, 10 points of
And you can make a
damage.
bonus action attack using
And then I use
martial arts.
then I use my martial arts attack.
Sure. This one is a D4. No change in that.
Oh, but I only rolled a 5 on the attack, so I get a 10.
10. Okay. The 10 is going to miss, yeah.
And it was a kick. It was a quarterstaff into a kick. It was a pretty bold move right
Like a
there.
drop kick or
You nailed him with the quarterstaff,
Yeah.
no question about that. But when you came around for the kick, all you did was knock the longbow out of his hand.
Oh, that's good. Man, you know, that's something.
He
Knolls
has
are
since drawn a spear. Back to the top of the order, Tybalt.
Okay, well,
try to get around your
we
pole.
still deal with the pigs. I don't know.
The pigs are both still healthy. The pigs haven't been hit yet.
You should probably just deal with the pigs.
Yeah, I think we should just kill the pigs.
Yeah, we got to get the meat. The pigs might run off. You got to kill them because we don't want to be chasing pigs through the swamp.
Yeah.
So just stop you. We all have sneak attack since you have an eye within 5 feet.
You and I can tank for at least a round or two.
Yeah, I have an 18 AC and 12.
This guy's
They're going to
here.
get through spears for like
Yeah,
10.
I know,
Is that
you.
what we're looking at?
Spears
Which
do
looks more
1d6 plus
Neither, they're both
bonus
fully
plus
health.
2.
Oh,
I whiffed.
You will get
So
sneak
they
attack.
have below a 50% chance of hitting us.
Yeah, I
and
know.
only hit.
Okay.
They do an average of less than
so I get an 11.
Sorry.
Trying to hit with
Yeah, we
my
can just
here.
take more.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe 4 for
5,
one.
so
I have
16.
16 will definitely hit.
Yeah,
Pigs.
mine is an 18.
And then
So it's a rapier. You get the rapier dice
1d8
and
and
your
1d6 plus 3.
4 plus 3.
7.
7 damage. Okay, which four were you attacking? 1 or 2?
2.
2. Okay, you hurt it quite a bit, but it is still standing. Where were we? Oh yes, Chris, you're up.
I'm going to swing it your board, number 2 again.
Hit. Roll the hit.
Focus fire.
Oh
What is
my
that?
God.
What did you
You
roll?
might want to pick it up.
What did you get?
Yeah.
Got another natural
I think he's gonna buy into the game
one,
signing
a 2, and a 1.
The dealer's room is still open. It's not too late.
Someone else can hand him their inspiration if they want.
I think you guys might need it more than I do.
Yeah.
I already burned mine.
Here. Different D20. Looks almost the same.
There you go.
But hopefully it's identical looking, but it's hopefully less cursed.
Okay, little pig.
No, those are not trash.
Little pig against
These
the
are little
barbar.
individual dice bags. Keeps it extra stuff.
What's your AC? 15. It is going to hit you for 5.
Okay.
And little pig against the rose is going to miss.
How are you doing on hit points?
Ramus.
Are you good on hit points?
I will attack my. Wait, so So he's 10 feet away from
He is
me.
still 10 feet away from you, yes.
So I will
He does
move
not-
back.
He could not run fast enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Where are you going?
Partial way through, I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
Oh, another nat 20. You can
Not
check.
tonight.
Look at this. Look at
No, I
this.
trust you. I trust
I'll
you.
get the picture.
It's not gonna show up.
All right, roll me damage.
Oh, it actually did.
What was the other die?
The other die, I got a 16.
16 will hit.
So that is 21 damage the null takes.
21 damage. Oh my god.
You're a machine, man.
What class are you?
I'm a
Knoll-
ranger, aka the
The
worst
knoll
class in the game.
staggers and begins to collapse before
least
catching
according
himself
to
on the shaft of his spear and staying up.
You almost got him. You almost got him.
Almost got a one-shot kill.
It is their turn. He does not like you. So he's shooting you with his longbow.
I have armor class 17.
Ramus, I am hitting you.
What did you roll?
I'm hitting you.
Okay. You're not telling
I
me.
know
that
you have
yourself.
shield now. I'm just telling you I've hit you.
Did you get a 18?
Yes, I did surpass an 18.
Okay.
And you are going to take 5 piercing.
Okay. That did less than half my hit points.
So Knoll number 2 has switched to two-handing his spear,
Correct.
and he is going to stab you with it.
Armor class 17.
He is going to hit a 17,
Oh.
and you are going to take 6 piercing.
Okay, I'm at 15. I'm okay.
All right. That was them. Bob.
I should probably just. I think I could just go in and finish him
Yeah,
off.
that's a
with my-
melee killing.
Yeah.
You could melee.
finish him off with
you
his
definitely
scimitar.
can do your
You're
damage.
charging him with a scimitar?
Yeah.
Let's see it, man.
I can make it. It's a +3 to hit.
Big old 7-foot furball coming in with it.
Boy, that mini is just ridiculous.
It's a were rat.
Oh no.
It's a 10 hit.
10 does not hit.
Oh, that's a
Well,
7.
I've got a solution. I have a hidden step, which I can cast as a bonus action.
Okay.
Might be useful.
What's it doing?
Well,
cause him
because
to
I
go
don't have a
invisible.
ton of health. I would not want to die this early.
It caused him to go
So
invisible.
what does hidden step do?
I can turn invisible until the start of my next turn until I attack versus save and throw.
So you just pop and you're gone.
From that
Do you have any additional movement you would like to do? You only used what, 40 to get there?
Probably just move there.
There you go.
Like, are they just super excited about what's
Yeah,
gonna
because
happen?
you vanishing had
It's
you
like
continued
really
to just
excited,
stand in
it's
front of
actually
him.
that crazy.
When he shot again at Ramus, he would have probably hit you.
Standing in front of it.
But yes, so
I
that,
think it's once per short rest.
that was Bob's turn. Wait. You're trading blows with an angry knoll.
Quarterstaff comes around. Oh, another 15 for a 20.
That'll hit.
And I'm going to do 4 points plus
And you want a
3 is
flurry of
7
blows or
points of
martial
damage.
arts?
I'll just use martial arts again.
It's looking brittle.
You think I should flurry it?
Yeah, flurry of blows.
All right, so he's looking brittle. I'm going to do the flurry of blows. So I get 2 martial
Roll the
arts.
first hit.
14.
14 will hit because they're
Okay.
not currently using
And so
their
that's
shields.
3 plus 3 is 6 points of damage.
And you, with the beginning of your flurry, you crack this knoll across its jaw.
And you still have one more attack, so you can run the second one and hit it again.
Oh, so I can use the second martial art attack. So I'm going to do a cartwheel attack.
Sure.
And bring the the whole shell. I'm bringing the whole shell down on him.
I like it. Roll the hit.
Just blunt.
That's
That's
like
a
Super Mario style.
15 for plus 5 is a 20
That'll definitely hit.
for another 7 points of damage.
Can you do 1 damage?
No, that's all. Oh, he only had one left.
He only had 1 hit point left. Yes.
Wait, the machine right here. I took
So
them
the
both
turtle
out.
just tears these knolls apart over on your west
You guys are
flank.
very impressed. You've never seen anything like it. Neither has Ai Weiwei.
He didn't know it was this
I didn't even know you had it in
Best
you.
round I've ever had in my life.
Your barbarian and rogue, however, are still in mid-peril. But it is Tybalt's turn.
I don't even think I've taken any damage yet. Oh wait, no, don't. I don't want to give you any ideas.
You really want to say that?
Don't jinx it, man. Don't jinx it.
I'll try and hit pig number 1.
Yeah, the 2. Well, pig number 1 is uninjured. Pig number 2 is hurt.
I think I'll still go for pig number 1. He can do pig number 2.
What's your total?
Okay, 7 plus 5, so 12.
That will hit. Roll me damage.
And do I get sneak attack?
Absolutely.
Right there?
Yep.
All right.
As long as you got a friend right next to it.
11 damage.
Nice. Tell me how you instantly killed this bull.
I don't know. I just bore it through, and I kind of just like stab it on the end of my skewer it on the end of my rapier. Killed the pig.
Absolutely.
Poke the pig, nice.
So that one goes down. Chris, it's your turn to redeem yourself.
This barbarian is not
you got this.
not good.
I can do this.
Come on, bro,
Maybe they
good.
let me get
Is this a new die?
Oh my, please.
Is this
Oh
a new
my,
die?
it's a different
Different die, different die.
Yeah.
There it is, double
16.
digit.
16.
16 will hit. Roll
That's
damage.
The
so.
RNG gods taking pity on you.
1d12 plus 3. Great axe. 7.
That will more than kill you.
Nice work,
He's
nice
redeemed
work.
himself.
Finally.
Yeah, we didn't get off to a great start there, or I guess Cody was just damaging everything, and then but that second round we came through.
Double hand crossbow is a brutally powerful.
It's only one hand level one.
You're firing it twice.
Yeah, I'm like firing twice using my bonus action with crossbow.
What time is it?
As bonus action, you can fire.
Technically, you
My
need
character tries to pat you on the shoulder.
Let me read.
because you need to have a weapon in your main hand to fire, and then the
My
crossbow in your
character, my
hand.
character tries to pat you on the shoulder.
That's even cooler though if you have two, Cody.
Let me read the feat. You ignore the loading property of crossbows, so I no longer have to only shoot once per action, bonus action, reaction.
Correct.
Being within 5 feet of hostile creatures with advantage on ranged attack rolls. When you use a weapon action and attack with a one-handed weapon, you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow you're holding. So I'm holding my hand crossbow. It's one-handed. I shoot it. Since it's one-handed, I can shoot it again. So this is a hand crossbow.
Is it really that good?
Yeah, that's how good the feat is.
I thought it was different than that.
And this also means I can have a shield in my offhand while I do this for a +2 AC. So I'm effectively getting what people using short swords are getting damage-wise,
Would you like some grapes?
and I have the shield.
They're not organic, so they're delicious. Lisa ordered. Would you like them? Have you had like non-organic grapes recently?
Probably.
Ryan, non-organic grapes?
Sure, I'll take it.
Non-organic grapes are actually unbelievably better than organic grapes. I had completely forgotten.
I mean, doesn't organic just mean carbon-based? I think they're also organic.
What am I using the wrong word?
No.
You're using the right word for them, but they don't use organic right. Organic just means things that were once alive.
I think it's the kind of pesticides they use. They use organic pesticides.
But
for
scientifically, this is scientific.
Anyway, so you have managed to kill these one very large bull.
Well, Wallace is carrying this stuff back, right? Where's Wallace?
Yes, Wallace is peeking around the tree from where he's been hiding.
He didn't even shoot
He booked it the moment he saw the gnolls.
What about these gnolls? Are these gnolls supposed to be here?
So, looking at the gnolls, let's see. So you, looking over the gnolls, you find that they are kitted out with the kind of stuff they would use to hunt. Traps, bait, that kind of thing. It's pretty clear they were doing the same thing you were.
Got it.
And they may have been pursuing these boars for longer than you were, and might have been angry you stole their kills. You know that gnolls, I'll just say this, just general adventure knowledge. Gnolls are well, they're sentient technically, but they're almost universally demon spawn. They don't reproduce, they're created through dark rituals.
The dark ritual is they feed a hyena until the hyena is so fat it explodes, and in the middle of that like goop and mess, there's a baby.
Exactly. Yeah, gnolls are nasty
That's
creatures.
dark.
That is in the DM. That is in the monster manual for their lore, for how they create more of
That's
themselves.
gross.
Yeah, gnolls are.
Should we make it look like they were killed by the boars? Like maybe stage like some kind of murder scene so if other gnolls find them?
We don't want to make any
If you guys
gnolls.
want to, you can roll a.
Or should we just throw them in the lake? Maybe we should just throw them in the bog.
That's also an option.
Isn't there like quicksand bog stuff?
Yeah, throw them in the bog.
Do they have any,
hide the bodies.
you said they had traps. Is any of that useful to us, or is it?
Yeah, I'll take that.
No, you don't. You don't. I mean,
I'll take
it's usable, but you don't.
Do they have like a hunting traps? Do they have any of those?
Nothing that's worth any money.
I don't care. Do they work?
No.
What do you think?
Sorry, AL means no. That one's out of my hands. Anyway, you are able to, with Wallace's help, sort of put, do the traditional on spits.
Oh yeah, on sticks. Tie their legs to the sticks.
Exactly. The two strongest members of your party obviously will need to be the ones.
I have
Actually, probably
13
three
strength.
of you will be necessary to carry the large.
He has a carrying capacity of 2 characters since he's a
I
Goliath.
like thank you, Wallace. You actually did something useful other than just being a burden.
Actually, between the furball and the Goliath,
I count as large size
Yeah.
for
Even though he's medium on the map, I think he counts.
yeah, the two of you have enhanced carrying capacity because of your exercise.
I think I'm one of
So you guys have got all the boards, or just the big one?
Big one.
So now we have to get the other ones. Do you want me and
I have a 13 strength, which means how much does one of those boards weigh?
If you put him on a stick between two people, you can carry him.
How much do they weigh?
I don't know.
Does he weigh more or less than 130 pounds?
More.
Okay, we need to see that.
So that means you have to carry a
They
board
are
with
well-fatted
Wallace.
boars.
I mean, my strength is my lowest attribute, so me and Wallace are probably pretty evenly matched in strength. So.
Got it. You and Wallace are in the middle.
Yeah.
You guys are up front with the big boar. We want to make an grand entrance in the village.
Arriving with your kills, the villagers come out of their homes and greet you with hails of goodwill. Before long, most of the villagers out in the square and cheering. Many of them come up to each of you to express their gratitude. Wallace is hoisted aloft and proclaimed the pursuer of Parnas. The village anticipated a successful hunt. In the town square, tables have been
Why
arranged
is
in
Wallace
rows
doing all this?
with colorful banners lining the square. In the middle of it all,
Nothing.
Ragnar assigns jobs to people.
Oh wait, don't we have to tell them that the fairies or sprites or whatever don't want them to hunt in there?
Oh yeah. If you want to go up to Ragnar and let him know that there's to be no hunting
Since I'm
in
the
the
druid. Hey, so
And Wallace did nothing.
there's these Fey guys. There's this area of the forest that you cannot hunt in, you can't poach.
I think you're.
If you
Bad
see
things
purple
will
fog,
happen.
turn around.
What? We can't hunt in the Weathercoat Woods? That's just ridiculous!
If there's
Chandra
there's
has come up behind him and smacked him in the back of the head.
Yes.
I said no area where purple fog
Ruin our
is.
relationship with the local thing.
Who said that?
Fine,
Oh, the...
I said you can hunt near the woods, you don't hunt anywhere where there's purple fog, which makes you exhausted.
Chandra turns to you and goes, "Don't worry, I'll make sure that no one hunts the Weathercoat Woods. I didn't know that the Fae was still there."
They're only in the area where there is purple fog, which makes you exhausted. It says write that down like a note, like don't hunt in that area.
Oh, is that what those potions were for?
Yes. Everywhere else is fair game.
Yeah, Prince Tharnasius is back in the forest, and he claims that the entire forest is his, which didn't seem legit to us. It looked like the Fey incursion may be problematic. It may be something you want to keep in
You
mind.
see Chandra reflect for a moment and go, "No, that makes sense."
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's always been something strange about the Weathercoat Woods. I suppose it being a Fey domain would make sense.
All right. And now, do we want to be... I mean, so I'm a little upset that Wallace is the pursuer of whatever.
He never did anything.
We didn't get any titles at
Yeah,
all.
at least
I forgot
specify
to
it.
carry
I
the
forgot to
board.
mention, you did find 30 gold on them.
Oh, 30 gold on the Knolls.
How many?
6 each.
Yeah.
We'll divide
We'll
up
divide it up
all
the
of the
end.
gold at the end. Don't worry about that.
Oh, that's right, because we're getting
gold do I
200
get?
for the meat.
Yep.
How much gold do I get?
Not yet,
Nothing
Aiden. We'll divide it up at
We'll
the
get it
end.
at the end. Don't worry. Don't worry.
But it's good night. We're gonna have a party tonight.
Yes, as a matter of fact,
We're rich.
let's go ahead and change our scene.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, yes.
Wait, but I'm concerned we didn't get a title.
Oh, that's cool.
I have a feeling something's gonna happen at this party if there's a mat that has the party.
What? No. The
That's-
DM's just taking out a map he made.
Listen,
have to
if-
be something sinister.
If there's a map for it, then there's a battle for it.
I mean, yeah,
Huge tasks are set out
There's
in 3
something
large
will happen
fires
here.
at the back of the square. Roast the game that has been carved off, that is being carved off and served.
There is only 2 reasons to
There's
make a map.
music
Either
and
battle or
children
trick
running
your
about
player that
playing
it's going to be
games.
a battle.
Ragnar invites you to sit at a special table at the front when he calls everyone's attention. He begins what promises to be a long-winded toast.
Yes. Ai Weiwei has nothing but patience and appreciation for this long-winded toast.
Performed by.
Bob does as well.
Yes, you love a long-winded toast.
So yes, so y'all can set yourselves up here. You are all at the head table.
There is a battle.
My character gets staged off though.
You've been here before? You played this adventure?
We played this one shot before.
What happens?
We get attacked by an entire Null warband.
A woman's scream cuts through the sounds of celebration. The music stops as everyone looks around at the source. A woman comes running from around one of the eastern houses, followed closely by a hulking dog-like humanoid with cruel yellow eyes and carrying an oversized black bow. More like him move in from opposite directions surrounding the square. A large gnoll with long fangs rides in from the north road astride a giant hyena that snaps its jowls at villagers jumping out of the way. They all draw their bows in your direction as the captain lets out a broken howl.
Tybalt is like, I mean,
Actually, there is no giant
knew this
hyena,
was gonna
just facing a bunch of noise.
Where's Wallace? Pursuer of Coruscant.
It occurs to me that I should have talked to you about this earlier. We'll go ahead and say you took a long rest on your, or not a long rest, but a short rest on your way back.
So do I get one spell slot?
No spell slot returned, but you can restore hit points by rolling your hit die.
I didn't take any damage, so
I get 3. I can have 3.
A long rest is a full 8 hours. The would spoil by that.
Minus 3.
So this is the war leader.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
too scary.
Okay, so I burned 1 hit die.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3 and I added 2, so I got my 5 back. I'm down 1.
Oh boy.
it's quite a bit of goals.
Oh my gosh.
Who voted for this?
Incidentally, don't worry too much about the orange lines. That's just like the edge of the square.
Okay.
The green is a couple of bushes that could be conceivably hidden behind, and the black lines represent houses and/or the edge of the map. The brown is all tables, and that's a well.
A well. And that knoll looks tougher than the others, or they all look
Yes,
the same?
he looks
Okay.
tougher than the others.
The one with the web.
He's got like a silver bow. Yeah, with flail.
Okay, we gotta kill him first.
And we are going to be rolling initiative.
12 again.
I'm not sure what's going on over that tail. He keeps talking about how you've been sent by the bees and something about chain devils.
Oh no, the monkey bees.
Monkey bees are the best.
We're rolling initiative?
Yes, we are rolling initiative.
Okay. 15. I got a 15.
Where are you?
Hold on, I need to roll my initiative.
Cody, are you able to read that die? The blue
Yeah,
one?
it's a 4.
No, but like in general, you've been able to nail it.
Yeah.